Okay, so let's start our class properly. We have already discussed adjectives and we have discussed articles, and today you will discuss degrees of adjective. And degrees of adjective, we can say there are 3 degrees of adjective. Uh, Positive degree of adjective, comparative degree of adjective, and superlative degree of adjective. First of all, what is the meaning of a degree? Degree mean level actually. Like there are different levels, like sometime one level, then another level, then another level. So in degrees of adjective, there are 3 levels you are describing, like positive degree of adjective, comparative degree of adjective, superlative degree of adjective. We will discuss about positive degree of adjective first of all. So positive degree of adjective is also known as simple degree of adjective. Mean positive degree of adjective, we can also call it by the name of simple degree of adjective. And why do we use simple degree of adjective? Simple degree of adjective is used to talk about simple quality of a noun or pronoun without comparison to any other. We are using degrees of adjective. In degrees of adjective, there is no comparison. And we are simply talking about the simple quality of a noun or pronoun. Like suppose I say here, this room is a big room. I'm sitting in the room, so this is a big room I'm talking about. So I'm simply talking about the quality of this room, that what kind of room? So big room. Like we see here, the weather is cold today. So I'm simply talking about the weather of today, that how the weather is cold. I'm not comparing this room with any other room. I'm not comparing the weather with any other weather, with any other day of the weather. Simply I said this is. Likewise, we can say an example on the screen. You can also see Ali is sick. So we are simply talking about Ali. This sick is telling us about Ali, and it is not showing any higher quality or a weaker. It is simple degree. Like Ahmad is a tall boy, so tall is a simple quality of Ahmad, and we are not comparing Ahmad with any other noun. Like that is a nice car. So nice is also simple degree of adjective or positive degree of adjective. That is simply telling us about a car, that how the car is. But it is not used for comparison, and it is not the higher or superlative, higher or highest form. You are intelligent students. Like simply I'm talking about you are intelligent students. So intelligent is actually positive degree of adjective. It is showing us only the quality of students here, that what kind of students. So intelligent student. So simple degree of adjective, it is showing you simple quality of a noun or pronoun without comparison to any other. There is no comparison. We are not comparing the nouns with any other noun. Like we says comparative degree of adjective, the second degree, it shows higher or lower quality of a noun or pronoun. Now, the first one was simple degree. Now the second one is higher degree, mean higher than that, above than that. So to compare a degree of adjective, it shows higher or lower quality of a noun or pronoun. Comparative degree of adjective is used to compare two nouns or pronouns, or two groups of nouns or pronouns. So these adjectives are used now for comparison, and it also shows you the higher quality. Mean one, you are comparing two nouns, so one noun has a higher quality or lower quality than the other noun. Like I'm sitting in the room, and before I said this is a big room. Now I'm going to compare this room with another room. So I said this room is bigger than that room. So I compare this room with that room, and I am talking about the higher quality of this room now here. The position of this that room is lower, and the position of this is higher actually. So this room is bigger than that room. And I can say that room is smaller than this room. So that room is smaller than this room. So what does it mean? The quality of that room is lower than this room, and the quality of this room is higher than that. So I'm talking about the higher or the lower quality of another pronoun, and I am also comparing two nouns to each other. Likewise, in the example on the screen, you can see Ali is shorter than Ahmad. So what you are comparing Ali and Ahmad to each other, that Ali is shorter, so Ali quality is lower and Ahmad quality is higher, taller. So we say Ali is shorter than Ahmad. We can also opposite it, like we say Ahmad is uh, taller than Ali. So what here mean that now we are showing the quality of Ahmad, that Ahmad is taller, so his quality is higher, and Ali is shorter, so Ali's quality is lower there. So we can say Ali is shorter than Ahmad, and we are comparing these two nouns to each other. Like this room is smaller than that room. I already explained this example. My car is nicer than yours. Like suppose I have a car and you have a car. So I say my car is nicer than yours. So mean the quality of my car is more than your car. Likewise, Afaq is more intelligent than Mubin. So the quality Afaq, like Afaq is more intelligent than Mubin. So here we are comparing two nouns to each other. like afak and mubin. So the quality of afak is more than the mubin. So we are compared pronouns here. So whenever you are talking about the a higher quality of a noun or pronoun, so for that we are using comparative degree of adjective. Okay. Likewise, we say superlative degree of adjective. It shows the highest or lowest quality of a noun or pronoun. Wait a minute, please. I'm just coming in a minute.
دا چا چې خپل نیم نه لیکلی دا خپل نیم ولیکئ که نه
دا مونږ څنګه ولیکو خو مونږ ته چل نه راځي
دا لیفت کا او دوباره چې کله میټینګ جوین کړي نو تا ته به راشي نیم کم نیم سره درنه کېږي هلته خپل نوم ولیکه
Okay, next one we have
نو اصلا بیا مثال کلاس ته
please off your mic. So then we have superlative degree of adjective. So it shows the highest or lowest quality of a noun or pronoun. Now we say here simple, then we say higher, and then we say the highest, mean the most, the highest quality of a noun or pronoun. So superlative degree of adjective is used to compare one noun to its whole group. Before you were comparing one noun to another noun, two nouns you were comparing to each other. But now you are going to compare one noun to the whole group of it. Like suppose there are 5 fingers in this hand. First I compare these 2 fingers to each other. Like this finger is taller or bigger than this finger. But now there are 5 fingers. So I am going to compare this finger with the whole group. These 5 fingers are there. These are the whole group. And I am going to compare this one finger with the rest of the other one. So I say here that this is a little toe. This is the smallest finger in the hand. So, and this is the biggest finger in the hand. Like suppose 5 fingers are there. So we are comparing one with the whole group. So actually mean that like suppose here I'm sitting in academy. I say this is a big room. And then I compare with that room. So I said this room is bigger than that room. And now I am going to compare this room with the room of the whole class. Like this is the biggest room in the academy. So what here? This is the biggest room in the academy. So I compare this room with the whole rooms of academy. So superlative degree of adjective are used to compare one noun to its whole group, not to individual one. Like suppose we can say here, Ahmad is the most intelligent student in this class. So Ahmad is the most intelligent student in this class. What? I'm going to compare Ahmad with the whole group, with the whole class. Understand? So whenever you are going to compare one noun to its whole group, so for that we are using superlative degree of adjective. You can see example, Ali is the tallest student in level 4 or in physics class. So Ali is the tallest student in physics class mean I am comparing Ali with the whole class, with the whole group. Like this is the smallest room in the academy. Or before I say this is the biggest room or smallest room, we can say here. So I compare this room with the room of the whole academy. Like my car is the nicest car in Noshera. So in Noshera, there are so many cars. I am comparing my car with the whole cars of Noshera. So I say my car is the nicest car in Noshera. Afak is the most intelligent student in this class. Like I give the example of Ahmad, that Ahmad is the most intelligent student in this class. So whenever you are going to compare one noun to its whole group, so for that we are using superlative degree of adjective, and superlative degree of adjective are showing the highest quality of a noun or pronoun. Then we have spelling rules for changing simple degree of adjective to comparative and superlative degree of adjective. So how to change them? First of all, you have to know about regular and irregular adjective. We have already discussed, if you remember, regular and irregular plural. So regular plural are those which can change by the help of SES and IES, and irregular adjective or irregular nouns are those irregular plural which cannot be changed by any rules. Same is the case with adjective. Regular adjective can be ruled by some can be changed from simple degree to comparative degree or superlative degree by some specific rules. As for the irregular adjective are considered, so it has no rules for changing from simple degree to comparative degree. First of all, we will talk about regular adjective. In regular adjective, first of all, you have to understand one syllable and adjective and extra syllable adjective. The adjective which is finishing in one sound, so that is called actually one syllable, and the adjective which has more than one sound, so it is called extra syllable. Like I will compare it with Arabic language. In Arabic language, like we have zabar, zir, and pesh. So if you have zabar and alif, so it is giving you the sound of like a. When you have the zir under alif, so we call it a. If you have pesh above the alif, so we call it o. So these are 3 sounds. Sometimes these 3 sounds come in one word, and sometimes one sound come in one word. So if this one sound come in one word, it become one syllable, like a, like a, like o. So these are one syllable. But if these 3 sounds come at the same time in one word, like we say a, o, at the same time it become extra syllable. Then same is the case with adjective. Like if you think about nice, Nice, ah. So one sound, big, ig, a is one sound like pretty, one sound like tall, all. So I is one sound, but intelligent is giving you more than one sound, like intelligent. So it is giving you almost three sounds. So the adjective which has one sound in it, which is one syllable. So this is one kind of rule. And for extra syllable, the rules is different. First of all, if you are going to change one syllable adjective to comparative degree and superlative degree, so you must know about the comparative degree of adjective. Like suppose I know that there is one adjective which is extra one syllable which is nice. Like one big, like pretty and tall, an extra syllable, intelligent. Now how will I change them? So all the adjective which ends with e, like you can see nice is finishing with e. So if you are going to change it to comparative form, so you will add r at the end of them. Like we say nice, so we add r at the end of like nice, so nicer. So all those adjectives, I just read few example, but any adjective which ends with e and you are going to change it to second comparative degree, so you will add r at the end of them, like nice, so nicer. Then we have the second one, big, bigger. The adjective which ends with vowel plus consonant, so you will double the consonant and adr. Like if the last letter is consonant letter and the second last letter is vowel letter, like you already know A, E, I, O, and U. These are five vowel letters. And if after vowel letter there is a consonant letter, we double the last letter and ADR. Like big, so we have BIG and then we double the last letter, like we add another G and then ER, like bigger. Likewise, pretty we are talking about. Ends with Y, so you will change the Y to I. Let me remove this, man. Okay, so pretty, Pretty, pretty. So pretty is an adjective which ends with Y, so you will change the Y to I and then add ER. Like we say pretty, so prettier. Understand? So look at the Y, we change the Y to I and then with ER. Like tall, the adjective which ends without these three rules, like the adjective which is not ending with E, which is not ending with vowel plus consonant, which is not ending with Y. So with the rest of them, we will add ER to change it to comparative form. Like we say tall, taller. Understand? And extra syllable. So extra syllable, you will add more before the adjective. Like we say intelligent, so we say more intelligent. With extra syllable, the rules is very easy. Though you will not change the spelling of intelligent, you will only add more before that, like more intelligent. So this is the rule for comparative degree of adjective. Now we are coming to superlative, and also after comparative degree of adjective, you will add then. Like suppose nicer than, bigger than, prettier than, taller than, more intelligent than. For comparison, we use then after that. Like Ali is nicer than, or my car is nicer than yours. Understand? Like this is bigger than that rule. Like this class is prettier than that class. Ali is taller than Muhammad, and he is the more intelligent student. He is more intelligent student than Muhammad. So what? Nicer, bigger, prettier, taller, more intelligent, and then you will use at the end, then after these adjectives. Coming to superlative degree of adjective, how to change superlative degree of adjective from simple to superlative. So the adjective which ends with IE, so you will add st at the end of them. Like you can see nice is the adjective and we add st at the end of it, like nice, so nicest. Like the adjective which ends with vowel plus consonant, so again the same rule, you will double the last letter. Like the last letter is G, so we add one more G, we double it, and then we add est. So you will double the last letter and then you will add est. So like we say big, so biggest. Like the adjective which ends with Y, so you will change the Y to I and then add est, like prettiest. And the adjective which is finished without these three rules, like E rule, like vowel plus Y rule, like Y rule. So with the rest of the adjectives, you will add est, like we say tallest, est with the rest of them. With extra syllable, you will add most. Mean extra syllable in comparative, you will add more, and in superlative, you will use most before that. Like before we say more intelligent, now we say most intelligent. And before the superlative degree of adjective, you will use the nicest, the biggest, the prettiest, the tallest, and the most intelligent student. I hope you understand. We are coming to irregular adjective. So irregular adjective are those adjectives which cannot be changed by any rules. We will memorize them. We will cram them. Like good. So the comparative degree of good is bad. Sorry, the good is better, and the superlative is best. So good, better, best. Like bad is simple degree of adjective, it is regular, so we say degree of it is worse, and the superlative degree is worst. And before the comparative you will use then also, and before the superlative you will use the. So these are the spelling rule for degrees of adjective. If you have any question, you are free to ask.